Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your full moon release reading. The full moon has been celebrated by humans from the very moment of observation. It watches over us and we look up in awe and wonder as it regulates the magnetic pull on this earth we call home. It shines silently in the darkness with simplicity, ever constant, adding to its mystery. The influence it has over our bodies, sleeping patterns, and mood has been well documented. Many traditions have designated specific names to each full moon, linking them to agricultural cycles or frequencies that influence our human state in some way, like encouraging our ability to reflect and release, or regulating our nervous system. A time where heightened emotions peak, to be grateful for the fullness of life and welcome in further abundance that has yet to be claimed through manifestation rituals. The full moon is a time to be receptive to what your body and your higher wisdom is trying to communicate with you above the noise. Self-awareness amplifies during this time, increasing the opportunity to be compassionate with self. Release negativity, process challenging experiences or emotions, and offer up forgiveness to lighten your karmic baggage. The full moon brings clarity to your inner world, where you observe your authentic self and bring your dreams to life. This particular full moon is called the Snowmoon. Whilst it documents the agricultural preparation for snowfall, on a personal level it highlights a time to be more conservative with your energy, a time for quiet reflection, to be present. Lean into gentle changes that benefit your well-being and future. A time of detoxifying, soul-searching, and solidifying plans for your future. It is here that you make the most meaningful shifts. The snow moon encourages you to use your resources wisely, find clarity, for this can be a time of scarcity and rest. It prepares you to regenerate, to encourage dormancy until the snow moon season passes. For then you emerge recharged with developing plans to welcome in prosperity, growth, and abundance once more. This full snow moon occurs in the sign of Leo, asking you to be more selective where you shine your light or spend your energy. A time to be self-indulgent and notice where you might seek validation outside of yourself, where you might silence your truth to validate others, where you put pressure on yourself to overachieve. This is where you are shifting, to acknowledge that you are enough as you return to self and find quiet pride in how strong you are and how far you have come. Each astrological house, from the 1st right through to the 12th house, is connected to the full moon's release, and it affects you differently every month. It offers you a chance to focus and enhance specific areas of your life, enriching you with the opportunities to know thyself deeper and attract more fulfillment your way. Your 3rd house releases any negative talk about yourself. Intrusive thoughts. There is no space for intrusive thoughts during this time. You are called to remember how unique you truly are, and there is literally no one else out there like you. Own it. Also, this full moon removes the low vibration of judgment or gossip from your life. If you or others have fallen into the trap of judgment or gossip, you release this vibration that keeps you stuck in a loop. Everyone on this planet is dealing with something personal. We cannot judge another's journey, for we do not walk it ourselves. This is a period to foster opportunities to be open and real, which builds authentic bonds with yourself and those around you. Look in the mirror. Really look. See yourself. You've been through some stuff, but remind yourself how incredible you truly are. Compliment yourself at least once a day, and as you look in that mirror, absorb the vibration of love and gratitude. And this full moon shall release all that has been limiting you and encourages greater things to filter into your life. Compliment a person if you feel called to do so. Paying it forward in your 3rd house activates the karma boomerang. You might just make someone's day, but the universe will certainly reward you and make your day too. Your 9th house releases the stresses and strains of the everyday mundanity, the matrix. There is more to life than structure, work, and paying the bills. This full moon reminds you through your 9th house that you came here to live a full life. As you release the ordinary, you embrace the extraordinary. This full moon will send you signs, symbols, synchronicities, and messages to remind you of who you are at your higher self level. There is something otherworldly interacting with your path right now, offering you experiences out of your comfort zone. It reminds you to be open, expand your mind, your worldview, and your soul experience through travel, study, and higher education. This full moon also reminds you of all the times that you doubted your inner wisdom. But this time, it makes a pact with you to honor your knowingness from now on, to never doubt your gut instincts, for they will never lead you astray. Your gut is often considered by some your first brain, as it developed before your central nervous system. You often feel something with a gut instinct before your brain perceives the reason behind it. Trust your gut. It contains a complex independent nervous system called the enteric nervous system, ENS, featuring over 100 million neurons, more than the spinal cord. It regulates digestion and communicates with the brain via the gut-brain axis, affecting both mood and health. This full moon encourages you to lean into your knowingness and psychic awareness, to honor how complex your body network truly is, and celebrate it in all its glory. This full moon also helps you peek beyond the veil as you convene with your higher self and receive messages from those in spirit who guide and protect you. To honor this release and reset period, lean into your curiosity to develop your knowingness. Book a course that nurtures your psychic ability. Alternatively, embrace knowledge of some far-off land, reading a book that enriches your soul, or book that travel to explore outside your familiar domain. This is a time of planning adventure to expand your mind and your experience. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, I'm going to shuffle the following decks just to see what further messages are coming out for you for this beautiful snow moon release. So without further ado, let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What messages need to reach them for this snow moon release and beyond at this time? Now I'm shuffling the beautiful Angel Numbers Oracle deck there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What messages need to come through for my beautiful Gemini for their highest good? What do they need to be knowing at this time? And finally, the Personal Power Oracle deck there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What messages need to come through for my beautiful Gemini there? So, your first card is Have Tea with the Birds. Okay, that's really apt since you are an air sign, my beautiful Gemini. But this is a calling to get more out into nature and find a pace that is a little slower so you can observe and sit with self, also with thoughts there. Now, of course, birds are symbolic of social activity. So this is a calling as well to connect to people that really resonate with you at this time. This is a period of socializing or getting out with your nearest and dearest. I mean, this card looks very fancy. So perhaps you're called to go to prestigious, environments at this time, or you're going to get some sort of message there that sees you accepted in some sort of group that is prestigious, or perhaps you're opening up new doors for you. Definitely some news there. Little B, I hope you can see that there. So a lot of you very busy at this time, but it can be a message to slow down a little bit there. But this is a card of using your imagination. That's literally what this card is all about, to get creative and imagine yourself how you aspire to be. It means you can do anything. You can be anyone. Of course, most importantly, be your authentic, wonderful self. But there are no limits. If you think about birds, they spread their wings and fly, and they will land on a branch and stay a while if they wish to, but they can leave at any moment. So a lot of you are really leaning into where you feel like you belong at this time. And of course, this is an invitation for you to not waste time, really slow down and be very precise about your quality time. We need to catch a break sometimes in this busy world that we call life, but it's being really precise about where you frequent and who you allow into your social circle there. but I feel this is about you kind of asking questions to the universe, like what is possible, and then really accepting that, everything is possible. This is a calling for you to engage your imagination and transcend any limitations. You are safe to explore at this time. That's what I feel the main message is for you. Get creative, get yourself out there, socialize, network. If you've been a little bit more of a homebody over the last couple of months there, I feel this is a calling for you to allow yourself to be seen. But also it is about you looking at the company, the people that surround you at this time. You may have noticed that friendships have been evolving, but you are transcending to welcome new people into your life. You may even have a calling at this time to open yourself up to new group activity, whether it's through studying, whether it's through work, whether it's through community, or getting more involved in nature or charitable events. I feel connection is so important for you at this time, to reach out and find people who have an affinity with you. You have a rich imagination, my beautiful Gemini, and you need people who really kind of get you, that duality side of you, and really accept you for who you truly are. Now, also, I'm being given a message from my guides that there is going to be some sort of invitation that requires an RSVP, or it requires you to get back to a person to say whether you're going to attend or not. You're going to have so much fun at this event, but also you're meant to be there. You will feel it when you receive that invitation, okay? Now, also we have I am lovable. So you're leaning into that at this time. This is an energy, it's number 6, of course, which is all about balance. It's about loving you just the way you are. You came into this lifetime the way you are meant to be, and you are having a human experience in the body that was laid out for you on this earthbound position. But this is about, honoring your imagination and your soul as well as your body at this time, and recognizing that this is a period of self-love. It is a period of learning more about yourself, what you're capable of, and also about finding peace, in your surroundings. So giving back to yourself, replenishing your cup. And of course, the full moon period asks you to do that. It asks you to let go of the heaviness in order to embrace, a higher vibration, to set yourself free. And of course, this card can indicate that there may have been moments in your past where you did not feel lovable, or you felt that people misunderstood you, rejected you, or, distanced themselves from you being authentic. It's so important that you see your self-worth, and I feel a lot of you have been doing a lot of work on your inner self there. The big message is that if people in your past have abandoned you or your needs, or did not resonate with you, or if you're outgrowing certain friendship circles, remember that the most important person to really see your self-worth is you. So this is about you aligning with people who get you, who get your quirky side, your serious side, your loving side, your playful side, your sorrowful side. We are multifaceted, and the universe is aligning you with people who see you and get you. But most importantly, your job on this earthbound position is to really see yourself. This is a period to recognize that we are all the students of life, and being curious about who we are, to get to know thyself on a deeper level, but also lean into your sense of purpose, is what it is all about at this time. Now, if you've been going through something in your life where it knocked your confidence, or it has been challenging, I feel like you've been put on pause, and maybe you lost your sparkle for a little while there, and you've been questioning what it's all about. This is a very enriching time where your imagination takes over, and it helps you realize that there are experiences outside your personal experiences right now that are calling to you for you to be curious about, adventurous about. So I feel you're about to witness life getting a little bit more exciting, but also I feel that this is giving you hope for your future, and also for you to recognize that all the experiences that you had, whether they were setbacks, or if you felt, that you've been feeling a little bit lost, or that sparkle. I mean, we're going through some challenging times in the world right now where everything that we believe to be true, and I say that because this is the card of imagination, you know, this can be that structures that were in place in the world to keep us in a certain kind of viewpoint are starting to fracture and fall away. It's becoming more obvious, and you may be questioning reality. You may be questioning a lot of things in your life right now as things shed for you. But this is a period of you elevating to your higher self and accepting that the true reality is your authenticity and how you interact with the current world as you perceive it. The journey that you're on, whether it has been positive, negative, or somewhere in between, because of course life is all about ups and downs, it reminds you that you are unique and that all those battle scars in life make you extremely powerful, but also very interesting. They are the lovable aspects of you as well. So every experience you had, it is necessary, it makes an impact, it informs who you are, but this period reminds you to own it. You know, you are lovable in all your glory, in all your experiences, and anything from your past that perhaps try to reshape you or knock your confidence or destroy you in some way, you are elevating above these experiences and you are stronger than that. You know, your past may have shaped who you are, but it does not define you. So you are lovable and you're stepping into your personal power and you're using your rich imagination right now to, transcend all possibilities and step into your best timeline. Now, your final card, of course, is adventure. So you're definitely being called to adventure. There's definitely a theme here. You are your best self right now. You're at your peak. You cannot be Gemini in the past. You cannot be Gemini in the future. That will be to come. You are Gemini right now in the present moment. So love yourself exactly the way you are. In this card, it says your life has a master plan that is constantly evolving. Fill it with adventure, focus on new experiences rather than material things. By exploring new territories, we challenge ourselves to see the world with fresh eyes and open minds. The expansion of your heart and soul is truly what matters. And I definitely see here that you're called to expand your mind and your experiences, and the wackier and wilder, the better. So book that class, book that adventure, book that vacation, book that really unusual thing that you're curious about. This is your time, and I'm very excited about that. The snow moon is influencing you to step outside your comfort zone and be the wonderful uniqueness that you are, okay? So my beautiful Gemini, I'm going to meet what further messages are coming out for you, so I'll see you on the other side. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, as you can see, I'm going to do a floating candle full moon release for you, which basically means I'm going to stir up the water and spin the candle, and whichever moon the candle burns, this is the area the universe wants you to prioritize during this beautiful snow moon release, okay? As you can see, the first moon says release negative self-talk. The second moon says releasing limiting beliefs. The third moon says release doubting your intuition. And the fourth moon says release gossip or judgment. Okay, so without further ado, I shall spin the water and see where the universe wants you to focus at this time. Well, limiting beliefs is something you will be releasing at this time. Also, releasing negative self-talk, very important at this time. Releasing gossip or judgment, that is also a primary focus during this moon. And the candle has decided to stop there. So the candle has chosen, these are the areas of focus for you during this snow moon release. So I will now move to the trinkets to see what further messages come out for you at this moment in time. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, I'm going to cast some trinkets just to see what further messages are coming out there for you. So on the home space, we have a tree, the tree of life there. So some of you could be learning something in the home space, journaling, learning about yourself, downloading courses of study. But what I'm seeing here is an energy of, new people coming into your life and perhaps your family lineage branching out. So there could be some news around a marriage or a birth at this time. But also, some of you are practically just going out and purchasing some plants for the home at this time. This will, of course, really rejuvenate the energy in your home. Some of you could be purchasing specific plants to, change the ions in the environment in your home space, or, just add extra fresh oxygen there in your home space and really allow the plants to kind of absorb the excess carbon dioxide there. So it could be that you're purifying your home with plants there as well. But also some of you may be thinking about relocating to somewhere a little bit rural. And I definitely see that as a potential in your future. But because the home is there, I feel there is an energy with that tree that a lot of you could be really interested in delving into your roots at this time. Your ancestral lineage, to, really delve into the stories of the people who walked before you, because of course you walk forward and walk tall and they walk beside you in spirit. And I feel that, there's a heavy presence around you at this time, protecting and guiding you in order to come out of your comfort zone or branch out in some way. I feel there's something monumental that you're about to do in your future, my beautiful Gemini. And there are people in your family lineage who are in spirit and they walk with you. So walk tall. And I feel like they're helping you go through a major period of personal development and growth. And I feel a lot of you may have been a little bit more of a homebody over the last couple of months and years there, in order to really kind of go through some very cathartic releases and mature into this new version of yourself. So I feel there's a lot of stability around your home and around you at this time. And I want you to be aware that, of course, a lot of you are making your home your sanctuary at this time. And if you are searching for a new home, I definitely feel that you're going to find a place that you plant roots or you feel like you belong. There is definitely an affinity there, but your home is your sanctuary. And I feel you're doing a lot of learning about yourself, sitting with self, getting lots of messages and downloads, but also there's going to be this energy coming through of a presence in your home space. And it's someone who is in your family lineage who walks by your side and protects you. It's a really nice energy, nothing spooky there. So they will make their presence known to let you know that you are loved, that you are protected, and that they are here for you during this evolution of you, let's put it that way. Now, also, there's a lot of action in the love department here. So if you're single, expect to meet a person who brings you a lot of peace. There is someone out there who has literally the key to your heart, because there is a key there. A lot of you have been seeking answers about love and really, saving yourself for the one. You've been through some experiences in the past and you've been really asking why you are in a single energy right now. But because the cat is there, I feel this is so that you learn to love yourself on a deeper level and lean into, your independence and really enjoy who you are, your time with that cat there. So cats always represent independent energy. However, you do have, and that's a crossing trinket there, so I will get to that in a moment. You do have the horseshoe, so if you have been unlucky in love in the past, I definitely see that you are going to meet a person who literally has the key to your heart, and they are going to be connecting to you, and it's lucky in love this time, okay? Look out for omens of horseshoes, because this may be relevant if you're open to meet new love, because I feel you're going to meet a person where, we've got the peace symbol there as well. You're going to meet a person who is really careful with your heart, someone who's passionate, someone who really respects your independent side as well. So I would say with the friendship, because this was a crossing trinket, some of you may meet a person through a friend, or you're going to an event with a friend, and this is going to be a place where you have a lot of fun, and, you're going to meet a person where it's love. You're meeting a soulmate, someone who is destined to be with you, because keys always represent destiny, okay? Now, if you're already in a relationship, I feel that you and your partner, there is some luck around you. So it could be that you win something or you enter into something that becomes your reality. For some of you, big conversations about, moving, or for some of you, adopting a pet, and you're going to find that actually when you go to adopt a pet, the pet is going to adopt you and your partner, more you, to be honest. I feel like they're really drawn to you. That's what's coming through there. But this pet is really special. So if you are adopting a pet at this time, this pet is really special and is very healing in its influence. And if you have pets already, I definitely see that, your pet is going to lean in a little bit more, and there is this healing vibration that brings so much peace there, okay? Now, because the crossing trinket, the peace symbol, was also in the friendship zone, I feel this is about leaning into your support network there, a lot of peace, a lot of fun. Some of you are going to help somebody out, and there is going to be a karma boomerang where good luck comes back to you just because you were there and did a favor. You're not expecting to get a favor there, but the universe is sending you some extra luck because you are such a great friend. But also I see some charitable energy. If you're going to either a charity event, or you're doing some charity work there, or you're helping somebody out, I also feel there could be an event that puts you in the position to meet a very important person who's going to open doors for you or is going to be very relevant in your future. This period is great for networking, it's great for opportunities to meet new people, and some of you may decide to put yourself in a group activity where you learn things or where you kind of get to know people. And I feel like there is going to be a wonderful energy around your friendship zone where you meet people who just resonate, who just get you, okay? And there's a sense of like knowing each other for a long time, even though you've only just met each other. So, of course you're going to still lean into your normal support network, but I do see an addition coming into your life, a new person coming in, and I feel, they actually join your friendship circle long term. Now also, of course, we have the cat that was crossing zones there, and it was between love and the self. If I can just pick that cat up there. Isn't that just typical? Cats do not like to be picked up unless it's on their own time. So, this is about being more independent, loving yourself, and giving back to yourself. Sometimes we are, as humans, always so busy connecting, put our energy out there, whether it's for goals, dreams, helping people, resonating with others, chasing things in life. Sometimes we gotta sit with self and really invest and give back. And sometimes just doing something, no matter how small, doing something for you. It's about taking time to really be decisive and say, look, today I'm going to take myself out on a date, or I'm going to go and sit in a coffee house and I'm going to sit and people watch and I'm just going to enjoy my own energy, or I'm just going to go and I'm going to write myself a love letter, or I'm going to just go and paint a little something for me. There's an energy here of just giving back to yourself or doing something very specific to not abandon your needs at this time. Self-care is not just reading a book, having a bath, or just sitting down with a movie of choice. Those things are, of course, important, but this is about really being specific. And, what is coming to my energy right now in the vibration is like buying yourself a bunch of flowers, okay? Or buying yourself maybe a plant because we have that tree there. So I feel this is about treating yourself with just little things, of course, if funds allow, just to remind you that you're awesome, you're showing up for yourself every single day, and life is hard. And it bombards us with so many things to do. People want our time. We're always busy trying to pay bills and, kind of acknowledge that the world is in turmoil and we're just trying to just make our way, okay? We're all just walking each other home, and that's just life. So sometimes it's really important to acknowledge that just a moment that's really special where you just give back to yourself and go, I did that for me today. And it was small, but it was special. I feel like you're leaning into that at this time. Now also we have a cup there on the finances, doing something that you love to bring in the money. So a lot of you are reassessing right now how you make your finances. If you love what you do, I feel a lot of you, if you're looking for a new opportunity, there is a dream job coming in. This is the Ace of Cups equivalent there. So I would say new streams of income, new opportunities, promotions, or something that you would love comes on in that's offered to you. And I feel there's this energy of fulfillment, like your cup is overflowing there. And because it's connected to finances, I would say you're letting it flow. I feel there's an energy of money flowing towards you because the cup is all about the flow. But I feel like you are someone who is super talented, and you may actually have a hidden talent, or perhaps a talent that you've not really nurtured at this time that you could make money out of as well. And if that's you, I feel developing it at this time is so important there too, okay? Now, as you can see, all the other trinkets are off the board, so we can't really count those, and I have to just work with what came in on the board for you there. So I will leave that there, my beautiful Gemini. Thank you so much. And that's all I have for you, beautiful souls. Enjoy the release of the full moon. Thank you so much, and love and light.